what we should look at is accounting for every time we have an interaction with a young person and what we do during that interaction with the effort qualifiers in terms of a referral or a counseling conversation or a career development session, but accounting for that, having a story behind that with the case notes so that the worker can look back at their work with a young person, but then picking a realistic interval for assessment to then look at. And in doing this work, is the youth more connected? Are they less delinquent? Are they less violent? Are they more engaged in school? Have we made a meaningful connection to employment? And that made more sense. When we first went through this with Steve Butts was the really good way to use the system. Show your efforts and measure your change at these assessments. And already we're seeing a complete redesign in the way that we're doing this particular program, and that we're having really good, honest conversations with our contractors about, well, this is the program concept, and these are the outcomes that we want to achieve for this population, so how do we do it? And it shouldn't matter to me as a funder how it looks for you. What should matter to me as a funder is if I can get out of the system the information that I need to make the assessment about whether or not we're hitting the right population, getting them the right intervention, and achieving the outcomes that we're looking for. And however you need to get it in the system to make your work easier is how it needs to be built. And to watch the development of the company, never mind us, but to go from getting trained while we're doing our building and our implementation to having the online trainings and the webinars now where we're talking to Steve and we're talking to his consultants and his national experts, where there's this institute coming now for the site administrator. The level of sophistication that the company has been able to bring in the last year because of the data that they see for their users it's all the explanation that you need. We have people cycling in and out all the time. And I can't afford to send them to huge national trainings on a regular basis. But I can get them to webinars, and I can get them to online trainings, and I can get them to brief conversations with support.